So we got huge news. We got huge news that I needed to do a video on. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. After how many years of like rumors and like talk about a new show or a reboot or something of that nature, yes, it's finally here. We are getting, after so many years, after over 30 years, holy shit, I'm old. We're getting Swat Kats. We're getting Swat Kats back from the original creators. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting... Swat Kats is officially coming back. Now, it was teased that something was in the work, like maybe it was a comic or something, but nope. It's an actual, honest-to-God TV show for Swat Kats. And holy shit. I am completely floored that that's happening. Like, I'm stunned. I am legit stunned that we are getting a Swat Kat show. And bigger news, it's from the original creators. The original creators announced that it was going to be, that it was gonna, this was gonna be it was gonna come from them. Now, the show will be called Swat Kat Revolution, and it will be focusing on, it will be a demographic for kids 5 to 11, boys, obviously, and to which I laughed at, because I would, laughs a nostalgic nerd, because, yeah, there's gonna be, like, a massive following, like most shows, like most animated shows, a bunch of older audience is going to gravitate toward it, more than the intended target audience. MLP can attest to this. But yeah, Swat Kats, this is really cool. I really enjoyed it. I really love this news. I love the cartoon. And now they did say a few... now, we don't know if this is going to be a continuation of the show or a reboot. I've heard two different conflicting things. If it is going to be a reboot or a continuation of the show, that is up in the air. What I do know is... and also, are we going to get the original voice actors back? That's the other question. And it also leaves the question open of, are we going to get the other characters back? Not just, the brothers... Are we going to get Callie back? Are we going to get the mayor? Are we going to get Dark Cat? Are we going to get... because, yeah, there's some really dark shit in Swat Kats that probably wouldn't fly in today's, in today's guidelines. Why do you think Ted Turner hated it so much? Well, that and Ted Turner's a crazy asshole, but other than that, I digress. Yeah, it makes me wonder, and we are getting new characters, but I am wondering about the old characters. That's a major question you have to ask, is like, who is going to be in this show? Now, obviously, nothing is sacred after seeing that Powerpuff Girls reboot, remove Miss Bellum for... I mean, like, I get why, but, like, at the same time, I was like, did y'all not watch the show? Yeah, she was hot, but, like, she was, like, a feminine icon. Like, she was... It was weird. Like, there was a whole episode, like 2 episodes, explaining why Miss Bellum, even though she's meant to look hot, was more intelligent. Like, there was more to that character. That was the idea. But that whole reboot was a train wreck. Now, with the original creators here, I have a lot more faith in it, rather than it's not some Joe Blow kind of thing. Now, that's not to say that, a different creative team is bad, or the original creative team coming back is good. Because here's the thing, when you come back to your show, sometimes you're not as good as you thought you were the first time around, or the world has changed so much that you are still behind. Like, you didn't change, but the world did. Like, that sometimes happens when creators... excuse me. Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. Sometimes creators will do stuff that is vastly that clearly shows they never got their head out of the 90s or whatever era that was. But that's only a small case. That's a small case. But really, the original creators coming back is always a fun one. Like, that usually works. I just have flashbacks to a few shows where it didn't work, or better put, a few comics where that didn't work. But I have full faith in the creative team. And I wouldn't have been opposed to a new creative team. Now, they did say they are getting a new writing staff, which I'm fine with. That's cool. But here's the other thing I'm unaware of. Where are they going to put this show? Because they didn't say where they were going to put it. Now, since it is a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, and it was on Cartoon Network is obviously the first place to be. But the problem is that Cartoon Network is not the same beast as it used to be. It's not known for action-centered cartoons anymore unless it's on Adult Swim. And you may be thinking, well, put it there. Did anyone not hear that I said this was meant to be for kids 5 to 11? So, obviously, this is going to... If it goes on Cartoon Network, it's probably more than likely going to be in an early TV show. Like, it's probably going to be like an early Saturday morning schedule. That's probably what might happen. That's also where they put Mau Mau in the... I really like Mau Mau, too. It was like It was literally like if you put Darkwing Duck in the Care Bears series. It worked on so many fucking levels. It was great. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm worried, is that it's going to get the Mau Mau treatment and just get completely, like, thrown under the bus. Just like Young Justice. Or a few other shows I could think of. Or, God forbid, the merchandise doesn't sell and they decide to cancel it. You know, looking at you, sadly, Symbiotic Titan and Green Lantern, the animated series. Yep. So I'm worried if it does show on Cartoon Network again. It would be cool, but then you realize, wait, they have no idea how to handle their most of their cartoons. Oh God! So that leaves us with another option: HBO Max. Now, HBO Max, the original content has been really good for the most part, and they do have Jellystone on there, and that show is hilarious, and that's all Hanna-Barbera cartoons on there. So that would be my second pick, and probably my best pick is to put it on HBO Max. That's where you're going to get but here's the thing: they may be tentative to put it on a streaming service that lost over 1 million subscribers in the year it premiered. Like, that's something that is worrisome. So that's up there too. But again, there's other streaming sites out there, like Netflix. But that's more Universal controlled. So this is a tough one. Like, having this show come back it's really exciting, but at the same time, you have to go at the same time. You're like, I'm a little scared because I don't know where this is going to be. And if it does end up anywhere, it's going to have a hard time. All it has is really nostalgia behind it. That's what's really worrying me right now. I know some people are like, I'm already seeing videos like, oh, we're gonna make SWAT Kats woke. It's so bad. I'm a 45-year-old virgin who tried to sexually assault someone. I'm also a low-key fascist. I'm gonna hate this even though I know nothing about it because it's ruining my nostalgia and my boner. I fucking hate YouTube sometimes. Where was I? Anyway, so where was I going with this? Oh, right. So I don't know. Like, I'm curious to see where this will all go. I think I'm also the one thing that's just bothering me right now is trying to figure out where it could go. Cartoon Network is obviously, like, I know a lot of people are going to say Cartoon Network, obviously. That's its home. That's where it should be. It should go back home. I'm like, yeah, but home's a lot different than it used to be. There's the problem, is that home is way more different than it once was. So that's my concern. So that's my concern. It could be a streaming service, and that's where it's a safer place. But again, which streaming service is the more important? Like, that's the part I'm concerned about. But anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of SWAT Kats returning? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Just comment below, let me know. And are you hoping to get some new characters? That's the other thing. Like, I'm wondering if we're going to finally pull the trigger. And I'm sorry to go a little longer on this video, but I'm also wondering, are they going to do the whole third SWAT Kat thing? Because that was supposed to be a thing throughout the show. Like, I remember reading somewhere, and I don't know if this was true or not, but I remember, like, vaguely reading somewhere that they wanted to make Callie Briggs the third SWAT Cat. Like, that was the idea. Like, that was the initial idea before cancellation. I would not be opposed to having Callie as a member of the SWAT, as a official member of the SWAT Cats, because she was really just kind of like the Lois Lane for them. So just to make her full on like SWAT Cat, it would not be illogical. Would anyone be opposed to that? I don't think anyone would. Also, furry community, you're welcome. I just inadvertently gave you a shit ton of fan art ideas. God help me. Anyway, so yeah, once again, hope you all enjoyed this. If you haven't already, hit the link below to my Patreon. Hit the 4th tier, you can get Patreon requests. Obviously, I've been going through a whole list, so bear in mind. Just keep. If you do send me a request, just know it might take a while. But other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.